Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is DevCraft7, or Open DevCraft7. I just can't seem to get that name right. But welcome, everybody, to another episode. I have not yet ended this pack, but it's probably not too far in the distance for me to come to a close. There are several things I really wanted to explore in this. I have plenty more create options, and that darn thing over there, I need to get that fixed. Let's actually bring that up. Nope. We're gonna do this. We're gonna delete. There we go. So I planted out a few trees. There's some of these wisteria trees that I was given, which are really pretty. Plus we got cork frosty blossom, which I think is absolutely fabulous. It feels like the tree that I've always wanted. At least it's got like the teal leaves. It's got a little bit of animation. They kind of jump off the tree instead of just kind of like drop. But the wisterias are really pretty as well with the drooping leaves on them. It's just really nice. And so I kind of decorated around here. But there are certain things that I want to take care of. One, I've got this that I want to build. But before I build that out, there's some things that I need to get taken care of. Namely, this monster masher right here. So I'm going to need some stuff. I've got some things. Double compressed glowstone. I don't know if I actually have any double compressed glowstone. All right, let me grab some of this. In fact, I'll just grab a whole bunch of it, and then I can go back up. Whoops. Grab that. Thank you, moths. Thank you, Volp, for also doing that, so I don't have to run around the entire nether looking for glowstone. Instead, I have a way of doing it. But compressed, right? So let's click here, and we can do this. Oh, no, wait. It's going to be this. And that's one of the recipes. So let's actually click that over here. Then I turn everything into glowstone. There we go. Actually, I'm going to grab some of these before they end up getting used up. Let me kind of put this in this table for the moment. I don't want all my glowstone to be converted, because I think I can just convert it back. No, I can't. But either way, let's put it in with the gems. There we go. So I've got 3/4 of a stack in there. Plus I've got a little bit more downstairs at the moment. But the other thing is, I believe I need to... Is it going to be 4? No, it's going to be that. Compressed glowstone. Oh, crap. Double compressed. I don't know if I'm going to have that. Oh, I just need to make one. So I just need a bunch of these. Take this out. Click here. Let that do its thing. Then crafting table again. Yeah, I've got enough. Okay. So I am curious, if I put one in here, okay, I can just uncompress them like that. So that's not a big deal. And then there we go. Double compressed glowstone. First one's done. And I got living wood, by the way, just because I had my my pure daisy sitting next to the wisteria. So the bottom block turned into living wood. Whoopsie. Don't need to do that. Put that away. And I can put away the rest of this glowstone for now, I think. Because I only need the single double compressed for this recipe, the monster masher. Triple compressed stone. I might already have some. Let's take a look in here. I've got compressed. I don't think I have any triple compressed. But all I really need to do, look, there we go. I've got compressed stone in here already. So then I could just take this. And I'm almost done. There we go. That's double. So that's not going to be enough. Let's empty all these out, and I can start setting up my manufactory halo to take care of things for me. Now, I originally was planning on making it so that there's the double compressed, so that I wouldn't have to do this at all. You know, I was going to set up like an auto crafting system with RF tools, but instead, I guess I've got a little lazy. Was it triple compressed? Yeah, it is triple compressed. There we go. And I only need one of those, so I don't need to do a whole bunch of crafting situations with that. Then a double compressed stone. Oh, just a double compressed stone? Any blocks, double compressed stone. Okay, well, I've got double compressed. So I guess that's good. A couple iron bars, compressed chest, which is just a bunch of chests around an ender chest, which I think I might have enough of that for stuff in here. Yeah, I've got an Eye of Ender. And I just need a little bit of wood, which I've got plenty of that. 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to take all these because I'm probably going to need them to make a lot of chests. Let's see. There's 1, 2. There we go. And then I could just make a regular standard chest. That wasn't what I anticipated. I was expecting to make oak planks, not the DruidCraft oak beams, which, by the way, are really cool. And you can have them cross over each other as well. Let's actually cut this off and put it on the side. Yeah, so you can see that they actually like lash together and stuff when you connect them. It's really cool. Put those away though, because I made that by accident. Did not intend on making that for this. And I do need to put away some of this extra stuff. So I've got the chest, I've got the Eye of Ender. Should be able to do that with this now. I hope. No, wait, what was it for that? Oh, it's obsidian. Of course it's obsidian. Put this extra wood away. Obsidian. I've only got 1. All right, let me go get some of that real quick. All right, there we go. 1 ender chest. Then I put a bunch of regular chests around, 1 compressed chest. And it's just used for recipes. It doesn't uncompress. And then I'll need some iron bars. Shouldn't be too bad. I think I've got some in here. Actually, I think I need 2 of those. And then I've got some skulls down here. What kind do I need? I need a zombie and a skelly. So let's grab those. I've got a couple also out on the posts out there, but those are for decoration. A block of redstone. 1 of those. That should be good. There we go. 1 monster masher. And as it is nighttime, I don't want to do this at night where I'm messing around out there getting myself blown up. So I'm just going to do a snooze. All right, so the monster masher is a very large building. In fact, I'm going to go in here, and I think what I'm going to do is take some of these oak logs for now and actually make it easier for me to get over here. And then what if I click, because this is actually even. I don't know if it's a single door or double door. Let's find out. We're going to click here, and we're going to hit, oh, it's a single door. All right, well, that's fine. We're going to preview this because I would like to have it so that this like matches up with the house, and then I can have it just connect. You can see it's quite the huge building. But I was thinking, oh, you know what? What might be better is if I have it go down and then I drop through like into a stairway into this, going down into it. I think that would be pretty cool. So it's huge, and I don't think I need it quite that tall compared to the rest of the building. So let's take this out, bring over my diamond pick here, or adze, diamond adze as it is. And I can bring this down, oh, I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 blocks? Instead of this one, 1, 2, 3. Let's try clicking down here and see how it looks. Right there. There. Preview. So that will bring us down into it, and it'll still have this. Oh, it'll look a little bit weird with that. So I need to go down 1 more level, I think. All right, so then instead, let's click here, preview. And then this line lines up with that. Excellent. Okay, that's much better. And then I've got a view into the side of this building. It's sad that it's a single entrance though, but still. Let's just make sure that this is the exact spot. Yep, that's the spot that I want. And then we're going to actually build it. We're going to go with the glass color of cyan. I think so. It probably looks the best. So we're going to do that. Build. Boom. Okay. That probably also cleared out a bit of the dirt in this area. Yes, it did. Fabulous. And look, it comes with this free enchanting table, which actually is just like a diamond investment. I've got some extra dirt, or don't I? I don't. I'll have to put some in to fill this up. But it has a ton of storage. And there we go. I can come over here. In the meantime, I can at least go in this way. Probably just end up leaving this open as it's going to connect to the rest of the house. And it's, yeah, here we go. Look, lamp on equals mobs. Lamp off equals no mobs. So lamp off is no mobs. Right now it is mobs. And therefore you can just kill mobs, especially if you have a yo-yo. Just kind of let the yo-yo sit in there. And you don't even need to get close to anything, because it comes with several mob spawners up at the top. It's really nice. All these chests are empty, so they are for mob drops and storage. But you can then, you know, just kind of reposition this enchanting table so that you can, you know, benefit from it, and you're good to go. Lots of XP levels are gainable this way. I think I'm going to leave it off for the moment, though, because I have lots of work to do with this house. So, I think I'm going to leave the general house intact for the moment, but I am going to work on its extension. Specifically, I'm going to try and get one of these faces done. And I've got a poppy here in my inventory. Let's just put that down. So, in order to make this work a little bit better... Oh, and that's a block off. That's really sad. I was wanting it to be exactly up against it. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'll have to extend the face out one more block. But anyway, let's work on this. So I made a stone cutter. If you're not familiar with it, it's very simple. It's vanilla. But you can also make a create version of it for automated block cutting. In this case, I'm just going to make it as I need it. I have gabbro, which is just a bunch of granite that's been cooked. It cooks the orange out of it, so it's just rather brown at this point. But you can put it in here, and you can have, I think it's just going to take one at a time, unless you, like, I think shift click or something like that. But you can take one at a time for the size that you want to take out of here. Now, I'm going to want a variety of stuff. I'm going to need, it's rather loud. I'm going to need a bunch of stairs. I'm going to need a bunch of paved gabbro brick slabs. Actually, I'm going to need a bunch of these too. And you can see I've got several stacks of gabbro because I've been saving up my granite for now. Let's get 16 of those. We're going to get a little too many of those, but that's okay. I'm going to need a bunch of the paved. It works really great for getting a lot of the stuff that you might need. But I'm also going to want a few of these so that I can have some decoration color, and especially these ones here. We'll finish off that stack like that, and then I can put in another stack. We can get some more of the regular bricks. I've got 2 already. I'm just going to want to start and try and make a face right now, like this one face that I've got over here, so that I can finish off the others in a similar style and pattern. I don't want any of those. I did mine up some of the regular scoria downstairs, which is fine, but I need it to be burnt scoria. I want it to be really dark, similar to this nether stuff. So let's take half this and put it in here. Is that not going to cook? Let's look up scoria, because I thought that dark scoria. Oh, it's regular scoria with some dye. That's not a problem. I should have a little bit. Let's start with 8, because I don't know that I'm going to need that much actually. And I just realized that I'm going to need it to be dye and not the ink. Old habits die hard, folks. Dark scoria. There we go. Which it's almost like a charcoal block at this point. Put it in here, and we can make these. There we go. I'm just going to take 8 for now, and I'll keep the excess. And then I've got glass. And with create in here, you can actually change it to connected textures styles of glass. I think in this case, I'm actually going to go with some of the tiled, but I'm not going to do it just yet because my inventory space is kind of at a premium. So I've got a little bit of stuff. I'm going to empty out my stuff, get everything set in my inventory, and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Let's see if I can do some kind of magic here. This is just going to be the outside. I'm probably going to end up changing where these are. This is actually going really slow. Let's use a tool, shall we? I mean, that's what they're there for. a better option than what is currently existing. And then I can grab the inside, and I will likely replace some of these as well, but I need to see what they look like first before I can actually ensure, grab up here, that everything will, I don't know, just kind of look proper. Let's grab this, put one here, and now I can grab the rest of the dirt on that line. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right, so we've got a basic outline. I'm going to want a little bit more of these, I think, though not many. And just to replace this dirt line here. And it looks rather bland at first, but I intend on fixing this most definitely. Let's grab this. And I think, in fact, I'm going to be replacing sections of the house as I go too. Let's get a little bit more. There we go. Here and here. Okay, so I need internal space. So let's chop this bit of the roof out. Grab this one. So I might speed along at this point. You guys will either see the end result or maybe a time lapse. I haven't really decided. Depends on how it ends up looking when I'm editing. But hopefully you guys will like the end result of at least this one face. We'll see. And there we go. I think that that's a pretty good rendition that we have here. I mean, I just have some wisteria trap doors, some gabbro walls. It's pretty much all gabbro. You can make these ones with the leaves on there as well, just by putting it in here. You can see it's got one version there and the other version here. One is lighter, the other one has a lot more. Plus, this one up here has a polished top to it. Actually, wait, do they both? I guess they both do. Didn't even recognize that, but still, they're really nice. And if you stack this one on top of itself, though, it tends to look a little bit off because it has like this polished top to it. This one here, you don't notice it as much because it's got the green overlapping it, but still, anyway, that looks pretty good. I like this quite a bit. Now I just need to extend like a roof over here. I need to have some kind of, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing just like an extension grab onto that or something. That looks really bad. I'll probably just mirror a little bit of this to connect there, I guess. That's not too bad, maybe. Do a little bit of this. And then layer it behind it, I guess. And then it won't be quite so bad. That was the wrong spot, but you get the idea at least. I mean, this is what I'm going to try and go for. Probably do a little bit of this elsewhere. Yeah, that's not too bad. Then I can just connect it up there. Yeah. Actually, I want the polished tops. There we go. Yeah. So, looks a little bit off, maybe. Maybe. I mean, I suppose I could put a little bit of something there, maybe a lantern. But you get the idea. I'm kind of working it out as I can. I wasn't anticipating that extra space there. I was anticipating this to actually not be there. But now with that in place, I can knock out this wall, which actually I'm going to make this into a doorway at the moment. And I can have this turn into like a stairway going down into this, as well as just a transition room into the new area, which has so much more storage. It's ridiculous. Ugh. And I can expand a bit because this is just a bit too tight. I mean, it works, don't get me wrong, but it's just a bit small. So that's just one of the things that I had in mind. Another thing that I have in mind is going to involve this, because I need a mechanical... I need a way of speeding this up, because right now this is just too slow. And in fact, I think I broke something up there because it's not toggling anymore. But I think, yeah, it's something along with the toggle up there is not currently working. It seems to be just very, very slow. And I need to increase that. In order to do that, I need to make these mechanical crafters. which are going to involve, a little bit of stuff to do. So let's actually get some of the materials I'll need for that, and then we can get going. All right, so I think I have enough materials on me, or at least very nearly as much. We're not just going to make 3. I'm going to be trying to make more than this. So let's try making at least, let's see, 6 electron tubes maybe would be a good start. But for that, we need polished rose quartz. So let's put this on the list, put that on the list. Also going to need a bunch of redstone torches. I got those. I've got iron nuggets. But this requires sandpaper, which in order to do that, you need to take paper and sand. And you don't need much of it. I am going to make 5. You probably only need 1. But actually, I will only just make 1 because those don't stack. And I'll just, yeah, that'll just end up clogging up my inventory way too much. So let's drop the paper back in there and we'll put the sand back in here for now. If I need more, I can make more. So take this in your hand and you take some nether quartz in your other hand. And then you kind of do the thing, I think. Is that it? What is this used for again? I can't remember. Sandpaper. All right, I need to make the rose quartz first, which is some kind of quartz plus redstone, which I forgot. That was a very important part for what I'm attempting to do here. So let's do this. That's 8 of them. We'll do 1 more just so I can have 9. I don't think I even need 9, but yeah, I've got them now. So now you just kind of eat your food and you get pink diamonds. Essentially, let's see if I can... You're taking one and sanding it. And that's how you're getting your rose quartz. And there we go. And I think I just broke my last one. But with it, I have 8 polished rose quartz now. So, in fact, it'd be nice if I could just like set this out somewhere. Let's put it in there for now. That's perfect. All right, so I'll regret that later. Let's make electron tubes now, which should be made like this. That's 8 of them, and that should make me at least 4 sets. So that would be, and each one of these craftings makes me 3. So that's cool. I've got a bunch of brass sheets I made in a previous episode, but I still need brass casing, which I have a whole bunch of these too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 4 sets for now, and we're going to clear out the rest. I don't really want quite that much for those. It's a really cool crafting item though, so you can, they have joined textures and stuff that you can use, and I don't have my pick on my hotbar like I should. There we go. But it's really nice, and I do like it as a building material, as a floor, as a wall, as just about anything. But it's also usable, in this case, as a crafting ingredient. I've got a bunch of crafting tables already, so let's make these. Pow. And I've got 12 right now, which may or may not be enough, depending upon what you need these to make. There's 5,008 crafting recipes in this current pack. But seriously, if you find a recipe, it's most likely going to be in Create that will require something more than your standard 3x3 crafting setup that you might need. It might only need like 4 of them or 5 of them or whatever, but you'll see in a minute here.